Hopefully they register. Hello, and welcome to my how-to guide on how to play Dead by Daylight. Now, I've been doing this for a long time now, and I figured, you know what? I might as well make a how-to on this. So, that's what we're gonna do. We are going to teach everybody how to play Dead by Daylight. So, let's get started with the basics. Also, we're going to be going off of the manual. Just so everyone knows. The in-game manual that's there. And the tutorials that are provided. This, hello. CA. This will be divided into 3 separate parts. Teaching you about the game, the survivors, and the killers. So let's get started with the game. Dead by Daylight is a asymmetrical horror game. One person. Alright, in Dead by Daylight, you can take the role of an unstoppable killer and hunt for survivors, or play as one of the 4 survivors and try to escape alive. Read this guide to learn the basics of the game. The guide is divided into 3 sections, like this video series. Because we're basing this off of the manual, you know, it's convenient. I have 3 less subs than you. Okay. That's cool. Asymmetry. Dead by Daylight, no matter who argues with you about it, is an asymmetrical game. The argument is not if it's asymmetrical. The argument is which side is the power role. And I'll get into that when we get into the survivors and killers respectively. Now, because it's asymmetrical, there is going to be 1 power role and 4 weaker, however, not unplayable roles. Killer is an unstoppable solitary monster. Killers see the world from a first-person perspective. They have heightened senses, deadly weapons, and a unique power that helps them locate, chase, injure, catch, and hook survivors. In fact, that is the whole goal of this game, is to kill the survivors. Let's move on to the goals. The killer's goal is to catch all 4 survivors and hook them and sacrifice them to the entity before the survivors can get 5 generators completed to power 2 exit gates, which they can open to escape. Now, we'll get a bit more into goals for each person in separate videos, and you're probably going to hear that a lot in this first part. Or, you know what, I could just do this and put timestamps for each individual part. Alright, fuck it, we'll do it all in one video. The entity, it's basically an eldritch god that fuels the killers and gives survivors some tools to give them hope of survival. Maps. Maps are mostly the same. Now, I'll explain that. The reason I say that is because it all has mostly the same items. It has debris, pallets, and windows, and structures. Okay. For example, you have the Thompson house on the Coldwind Farm, which the Coldwind Farm maps are usually depicted by their orangish tone and their glow, or orangish tone and their corn. But then you have Lambkin Lane, which is the most suburban of all of these. Now, there is a similarity between these two. They each have jungle gyms, which are structures with pallets and windows that the survivors can use against the killer, and plenty of other things that are very similar, including debris. The survivors can loop around the killer. Hooks, of course, there are hooks on every map, and several other things that I do not have time to name. Next, characters. In Dead by Daylight, there are very interesting and well-developed characters. However, the lore is not in the gameplay, you will find. And each character provides a unique role and their special perks and add-ons. Except survivors. Killers have the unique add-ons. Survivors have mostly the same add-ons. But survivor perks are where their characters mostly developed. The loadout. Loadouts for each side generally consist of 4 perks once you reach a certain level. Level 15 is when you unlock all your perks. An offering and add-ons if you're the killer to increase your power in what you have. I'm actually going to switch to a different killer. I'm going to use a spirit. And the survivor loadout is mostly the same, minus them having a power. They can bring an item and then put add-ons on to increase that item's effectiveness. Okay. Survivor items we'll go into more in depth when we get to survivors, and same with killer power. Offerings are selected in a loadout before the trial and are limited to 1 per player. Offerings usually do not affect the trial too much. Usually it is either influencing a map you can go on, such as if you play the Heart Locket, you have more of a chance to be sent to Kaldwin, whereas if you play the Strode Reality Key, you have more of a chance to be sent to Lambkin. Or you can use it for yourself or your teammates to increase your blood point gain. Blood points are this game's currency. These are used to buy perks and items and offerings in your blood web. It's a pretty simple system, really, and we'll get into it more when we get into gameplay for each. So, that's probably not it. Okay, perks. Each perk is basically a tool for survivors and killers to use to help them in the trial. There's stuff like an extra burst of speed when you start running, or when you hook a survivor, you're able to see survivor's auras, and it helps you get blood points. And that's another thing that we'll get into later. Aura. Teachable perks. This is what makes each killer and survivor mostly unique. Each killer and survival will be leveled up to 30, 35, and 40. Once you get to level 30, you can get their first teachable perk, which is unique to that killer, and the only way you can get that teachable is either by leveling up the killer, such as if you want Spirit Fury, you will have to level up the Spirit to level 30. And if you want Haunted Grounds, 35. If you want Rancor, 40. The other way to get these is by going into the Shrine of Secrets and using your iridescent shards to buy perks. If you already have a teachable perk for a character, you can spend blood shards on that again to get you a pretty hefty amount of blood points, which could help in your leveling. The way you get iridescent shards is by increasing your player level. Player level increases, it's synonymous to both killers and survivors, like blood points and shards in general, so it's not personal rank, and this will, it basically does nothing, but give you more shards. Devotion means shit. Your player level means shit. It's only here for iridescent shard farming. Moving on. Blood points. We've already talked about that. The Blood Web. The Blood Web is a procedurally generated skill tree. That's basically it. It's a skill tree. When you first enter the game and you select your character, you will be brought with these buttons. Select the Blood Web option, and you will be greeted with this screen, which may not seem very into it at first. However, it definitely gets better as you go along. It only starts out with a couple of things, but it grows more and more as you keep playing and leveling your character. Oh, excuse me, I'm a bit stuffy today. That's basically blood points. I think it is also worthy of note that some of these killers come with DLC, such as Michael Myers, the Spirit, and the Clown. However, thankfully, in the recent updates, you can now buy those killers and survivors with blood shards, or iridescent shards, as well as you buying the paid DLC, which gives you the survivor, the killer, and the new map. Alright. I think that's everything. Oh yeah, status effects. Status effects are something that could either hinder or help you in a trial. It ranges from things like not being able to use speed abilities to letting you know if you have a hex totem active. Let's go down the list. Bloodlust. Basically, if a killer chases you if you're the killer and you chase a survivor for a certain amount of time without catching them, the killer will get faster progressively as the chase continues until he hits the survivor. This is also relevant for survivors, as if you're getting chased by the killer for long periods of time, you will want to keep an eye on how fast they're moving, because the bloodlust could fuck you over in the long run. Cursed, which is basically a big notification of whether a hex totem is active. Now, hex totems differentiate from each person, and we'll get into that when we get into killers. But basically, there's these little, right here, there are these little skull and bones things that you'll find on the maps, and there are dull totem and hex totems. Dull totems can be cleansed to give you points, or they can be activators for other hex totems. Some hex totems are less important than others, mainly if you have Hex the Third Seal, you don't care as much, whereas if you have Hex Ruin, everyone's scrambling to find it. Especially when it comes to Devour Hope. We'll get into that when we get to the Hag. Endurance. The survivor's hardened and can resist a hit. It's basically that. You can take an extra hit. This is most notably active when the survivor perk Borrowed Time, which is a universal survivor perk, which can be unlocked by anybody. No need to level up any characters to get it. This is not teachable. Exhausted. Survivors cannot use movement and speed abilities. The survivors recover from the exhausted status effect after some time. If you're exhausted, it's mainly after you use a speed perk such as Sprint Burst or Dead Hard. Sometimes, some killer add-ons can force the exhausted status effect on you for extended periods of time and even permanently if you don't get rid of their abilities, which we'll get into later. Hemorrhage. The survivor bleeds in great quantity, making them easier to track. This isn't as important as most of the others unless they're running Bloodhound, which is a killer perk that allows blood to be more visible. But we'll get into that. It's not as important. Blindness. Character's aura detection is impaired. Blindness basically means you cannot see other players' outlines if you are downed, or on the hook, or, on the ground, etc. Madness. The survivor suffers from various mental afflictions such as hallucinations. This is a very complicated and very long explanation. So I'm going to save that for the killer side, because this is only relevant for the killer, the doctor. And there are some survivor perks that will tie into this system, which I will cover them when we get to them. However, that is not now. Mangled. The survivor is heavily injured and requires more time to be fully healed. Basically, it increases heal time. This used to be mainly unimportant. However, ever since the recent updates, which made healing very, very slow, this is becoming more and more of a very dangerous status effect. So definitely watch out for this. Haste. The character-based movement speed is increased, mainly when using something such as Sprint Burst or Adrenaline or Hope. This just increases your movement speed by varying speeds depending on what you have. It also has killer perks like NOED and or Play With Your Food. Hindered. The character-based movement speed is increased. It's pretty self-explanatory. Exposed. The survivor is in peril. They can be downed with one hit. This is the most dangerous of status effect in the survivor's favor. Not in the survivor's favor, in the killer's arsenal. If you are exposed, you are one shot. Usually it takes two, but you can be downed with one. That is pretty self-explanatory. However, most of the time, if you are exposed, it will run out. There are some exceptions to this, such as Rancor and NOED. However, in NOED's case, it will run out if the Hex Totem is destroyed, and in Rancor's case, it's only for one person. And Broken. The survivor cannot be healed until this runs out, or unless you're running No Mither, in which case it won't run out. Auras. It's basically an outline. There are hook auras, which are red and can only be seen by the killer most of the time, unless you have a map as a survivor. And they are outlined red. There are survivor auras that killers can see, survivor auras that survivors can see, hex totem auras if you have a map, hex totem auras as a killer, and a plethora of others that we'll get into more as we go along. Obsession. This wasn't originally in Dead by Daylight until the Michael Myers DLC, which basically Michael and Laurie's perks are based around Obsession. Some perks and add-ons can trigger Obsession gameplay. This happens when survivor is selected to be the killer's Obsession for the trial. The killer in the Obsession will see the entity's claws around the Obsession status icon, but other survivors will not know who the Obsession is until they die or escape. That is false. That got patched. They will know now. So that's mainly unimportant. Daily rituals are basically tasks that can be completed for extra blood points. Summed up pretty easily. Shrine of Secrets we covered. Proficiency indicators to progress bar. It's pretty simple. And there are a list of shit that can affect it, which you will see a lot later. Alright, let's get into the survivors. We'll use Dwight here as our example for the survivor, since, you know, he's pretty easy. If you hit the, right. If you hit the right button on your D-pad, you will bring up this character info screen, which basically gives you their lore and their teachable perks. Dwight here was basically a failure at life, took a walk in the woods, and went missing. His perks are focused around teamwork mainly. Bond allows you to see survivor auras. Prove Thyself grants increased speed to actions if other survivors are nearby you. And Leader provides bonus speed to those survivors if they are around you. So we're going to go ahead and equip Dwight's 3 perks. Bond, Prove Thyself, and Leader. And we're going to get into a match while I try to explain what survivors can do. Survivors their task is just to survive, you know, by doing 5 generators and opening one of the 2 exit gates on the map. Now, like I said, there are several ways you could do this, and some perks work better than others in helping you achieve these objectives. Dwight's perks mainly increase your speed in doing things, and I'm going to try and be sticking around people for this trial. Customizables also are pretty important to bring up. You can customize your character. We're going to be using default skin because I don't want to make anybody feel inferior because of my decked out streamer clad fucking Dwight. The Dwight that's ballin'. This is the lobby screen. Ready up. You can also look at ping, which can be important. If it's in the red, it's generally not too big of a deal unless it's like 8 billion, which has happened to me before. Yeah, it's right here, by the way, the ping. If it goes from 200 to 1,000, that's generally not the greatest thing. We're gonna, just for, you know, effectiveness, we're also going to bring in the survivor perk, Borrowed Time, just because it will come in handy, trust me. And a toolbox with some basically throwaway add-ons, because as you can see, I don't have very much for Dwight. And we'll throw on a chest offering. Why not? Alright, as you get into the trial, you will want to see these survivors around you and hope to God that they are at least semi-competent at what they do. And also hope to God that the killer is the most autistic person you will ever face in your entire career, and is not a P3 level 50 nurse. Nurse is the most powerful killer in the game, by the way. And if they're a good nurse, then you will get absolutely ass raped for the entire game. However, if it's a bad nurse, or even a good nurse, you'll be generally fine. Let's move on to the trial. Once the loading screen's open. Let's okay. Trial will begin soon, and that is when we have to kick it into survivor mode. Now, I'm not going to spend time bullying the killer like you've seen in some of my other survivor gameplays. Instead, we're going to be playing immersed. Here's the map. Father Campbell's Chapel. Crotus Bren. The map that came out with the Clown DLC. So immediately we're going to start off and we can see survivor auras. That is a survivor aura, seeing nurse aura. Also, it's a nurse. Hopefully it's not a good nurse. And we're going to start working on this gen with this Fangman. And watch our perks go to work as this generator gets done. As this generator gets done in no time. We are also going to be required to work to do things called skill checks. Those. If you hit a good skill check, nothing happens, your gen will not explode. If you fail a skill check, your gen will explode, like Fangman oh so kindly demonstrated. If you hit a great skill check, you receive a small progression reward. And Leader and Prove Thyself are making this go much faster, as is my toolbox. So this gen almost done. Now crouch as this person does not see us. He did see us. And I do not have my dead heart. Multiple blinks. Alright, I might have to go into a bit of a focus mode because you're about to see a demonstration of running the killer around. Which is basically what you do when you run people in loops. There's the thing. Broke line of sight. We did not escape. And the ping is going wild. And I do not have self-care. If I were to give you any advice for Survivor, level Claudette first. Bond is going to help me in finding someone else to heal me. Please heal me. There are multiple states for Survivor and Killer. Or not Killer, Survivor. Injured, dying, along with several others. That we will not need to worry about at the moment, because she's fast as fuck in her recovery. So now we are down. And we are about to go on the fucking hook. Now that we are on the hook, we can attempt to escape, but we will not, because that will just succeed in killing us faster. You can attempt to escape if you want to, but however, you only have a 4% chance of making it off this hook. So I do not recommend it. Another thing. As the survivor on this hook, there are 3 stages. First stage, you have your attempt escape. Second stage, you have your struggle phase. You have to mash X as not to get penetrated multiple times with a spider demon. Third stage, death. You're fucked. You're not alive anymore. Okay. Go back on from this generator or get healed. Okay. Any piece of advice that I could give you is level a survivor named Claudette Morel and get her perk self-care, because that teachable is the most useful thing in this fucking game. And this nurse is raping us. Like I said, hope to God that you're not up against a good nurse. Because if you are completely and utterly boned. And I got fucked. That generator is very close to being finished. She is going back now to... Okay. Claudette was healing for some reason. I have no idea why. Where? Okay. You also must hope to God that somebody else will be nice enough to come and help you. Thankfully this boy is. This nurse is going to fuck us. I would like to get up. Do the jet. Do the jet. Be here. As you can see, we are very much scrambling to get this generator done. Which is very, very, very close to complete this. Oh, thank Jesus. Oh, I'm jumping all over the fucking place. And I got destroyed. And this is the third stage, Death Hook. You wondered why I hoped it wasn't a fucking nurse. You guys wondered. This is why. Because nurse, if it's a great nurse, she will absolutely fucking destroy you. These guys cannot do much but hope that she does not. This is basically your survivor experience. On the hook, doing gens, or running the killer around. And generally, I find the most fun running the killer around. That is generally the sound you'll hear at second stage. Thankfully, Funyun decided to be generous. And we decided to become the nurse because we were teleporting fucking everywhere. Okay, hold up. Oh. Adam's gone. She probably definitely has barbecue and chili, a perk that lets her see the auras of survivors across the map. Which is a very, very dangerous thing. Jumping all over the goddamn place. Hopefully we can get this done. There. We also want to try and find other survivors so they can give each other the help that you need. Bang into my sandbag. Okay. It's a 3 blink too. Yikes. I don't want to be in that direction. She also has the perk called Sloppy Butcher, which is also why I see those 2 status icons, which if you studied when we were listing off status effects earlier, I have hemorrhage and mangle. We're going to search this chest, hope for a med kit so that we can heal ourselves because we do not have self-care, which I probably should have brought instead of fucking Bard. Green flashlight. Okay, good enough. Flashlights are the most bullshit thing in this game you will ever encounter. Sometimes they hit when they shouldn't, sometimes they should when they don't. And generally, it's bullshit on both sides. However, we can be thankful for now. Well, that had a med kit we could finish healing ourselves with. Oh, well, my flashlight, thanks. You see this? This is the ping going nuts. When you teleport forward like the nurses, that is bad ping. This is not what you want as a Dead by Daylight player. And generally, this is not what your experience should be. Sometimes you'll have games like this, yes, but ultimately you should be having fun. Fun being, you know, doing the objectives, or running the killer around till they die, or absolutely destroying people who think that they can do that. Right now, we're trying to avoid the eyes of Satan, which currently are turned away from me right now. Think balls. My tie is currently going through my body. There we go. Okay, another survivor perk if you want to go stealthy is Nia Carlson's Urban Evasion. Very, very useful perk that I personally don't use very often, but I will if I want to get some blood points or just win. This is Zoltar the Ultimate. Holy fuck, they got something done. At the expense of fun, I mean. Not actually, though. No, it was Adam. Or was it? Someone else. Oh, I'm bad. Oh, I don't believe this. He's coming. Hopefully she doesn't see us. That bandaged bears. 360s are also important to know how to do. That reason exactly. Running the killer around and doing 360s is one of your most useful tools as a survivor. As you can see. You'll get caught in the most bullshit things when you're playing Nurse, by the way. Going into a bit of a focus mode here. Shit. Alright, so she might want to get this thing in to ensure that she doesn't get hatched. Or she could just hook me, get her barbecue and chili proc that I know she has, because there's no way she doesn't. Look at this fucking decked out nurse. There's no way she doesn't have barbecue and chili. Nurse is calling. Fucking all those other perks. Not Hexaroom. She didn't have Hexaroom. Alright, I'm dead. There's nothing else I can do. You'll rarely see me get the escape screen. But thankfully now I don't have to use Dwight. Because it's great, because I prefer using David. I'm a David King name in Survivor. So now that we are dead, we get to go through everything, see if we pipped. Pipping is the ranking system. If you get a pip, you rank up a little bit more. Once that diamonds get to the last circle, I go to rank 9. Rank 1 is the highest, rank 20 is the lowest. You see how many blood points you got that trial. You see how many items you lost versus what you gained. You see your player level increase. And you see what everybody else had. Yep. Barbecue and chili, Nurse's Calling, Sloppy Butcher, and Shadowborn. With some of her add-ons and her Survivor pudding. Okay. Fair enough. We'll play another Survivor game so you can see a bit more of what I'm talking about in Survivor. But, yeah. I'm gonna stick with the perks that I had on the way back on, by the way. Because I do not use those perks. I use an exhaustion perk, self-care, borrowed time, and fucking adrenaline. Generally, I'm using Dead Hard, because Dead Hard is best hard. We're gonna level up our Blood Web. Because that's what you do when you get Blood Web. So this is leveling up your Blood Web. You can go for whatever you want, generally, if you have enough points for it, which I don't have enough points for that. Now, we're gonna jump into a match as my boy Davey. We're gonna show you what stealth looks like. I only have to change a couple things. Change this, this, this to that, and that's good. That's killing. That's good. Alright, we might decide to bring something else, item, whatever. Insta-heal. That is an insta. Basically, this heals you 2 health states, so if someone's on the ground, you can instantly get them back to full in a couple of taps of a button. And there's another one that's purple. It's called Septic Powder. Hey, look, guess what? I want to take a look at this ping. Because if it's as bad as before, it's not bad. If it's as bad as before, we would have to get the fuck out, because I don't want to deal with that shit again. I don't want to become the nurse. I want to beat the nurse. We are getting right into the game. And hopefully you'll be able to see more of what I'm talking about in terms of stealth. Prestige clothing, which is basically what you get when you reach level 50. That's when your level caps. You cannot go higher than 50. You'll still be able to level your Blood Web. However, you will not go higher than 50. You can trade in all of your perks, add-ons, items, and offerings for a prestige, which gives you A, a chance at better shit, and B, a piece of bloody clothing, or a bloody weapon, or a bloody face, whatever. Prestige 3 is your highest. It's generally bloody body, bloody head, and bloody, with survivors, it's bloody body, bloody pants, and then bloody face. With killers, it's bloody weapon, bloody body, and then bloody head. But it differentiates with killers a bit more because their looks are very unique. And, we're gonna waste our sprint burst because we forgot we had it. And we're gonna start sneaking around. And it's a doctor. That's how you know it's a doctor. So, our sneaking build is now basically rendered useless due to the fact that it is the doctor. So, this is where madness comes into play a little bit. You're going to see how we work with and against this status effect throughout the trial. Madness 1 basically means skill checks will basically appear randomly, and No, I don't think it's a Menace one, but you'll see, like, hallucinations of the Doctor. But they are not actually him. They cannot harm you. He does. Baited him out. Hopefully gonna go for me. No, he's going for the infinite version. Okay. I didn't have borrowed time that time. So basically my entire build is now rendered useless because when I go an aggressive, an objective-based playstyle, we go up against a nurse. When I go a fucking stealth-based playstyle, we go against the Doctor. And here's our issue number 1. Number 2. Alright, we gotta find a pallet, or... get us into tier 3 as fast as possible. How did that hit me? And they know they're going for the save. This is Aura. You see everybody who's not downed and downed. Oh, go against the Doctor. Ah, thanks fucking Claudette, you bitch. He wants me, so he's gonna try and look for me. Also, I don't bring my decisive when I get picked up first. These are not good games. I said we'll play one more game of Survivor, but I seriously doubt that's what's gonna end up happening. I'm probably gonna play another to go an aggressive build, and then we're gonna face a fucking Leatherface who can't see shit when somebody's going sneaky beaky. So basically sucks ass because every build that I try to do is immediately countered by whoever it is. We're going to try our best. Presence is going to make these skill checks ungodly small. Pressing for us, great for him. But also, thankfully, there weren't many skill checks. Bye. White. Not fucking tunnel him, go for me, dickface. Oh, and I ran in his direction. No, come for me. Thank you. How did that hit? Alright. We can't complain. You know why? Because we fucking kept on with the ping. And I don't even want to struggle. So we're not. We're just not. Fuck. It's not how I wanted this to go, but you're gonna see me get my ass whooped instead of me demonstrating what you're supposed to be doing. Just not right. This is my issue. This Doctor is decked the fuck out and knows what he's doing. I'm trying to get somebody who doesn't know what they are doing so that I can demonstrate better. But looks like we're just gonna have to play Toxic. Fucking yay. Not what I had in mind for this video, but that's what we're gonna have to do. If we want to fucking win. As much as I don't want to, we have to. Sucks dick. Sucks dick. Fucking hate this game sometimes. But it is very fun once you get over this kind of hump of uselessness and then you become a god. That's basically the Survivor fucking loop. Useless, then god. Useless, god. So we're gonna bring a Toxic setup. You know, lights, camera, dead hard, the usual. with a fucking... with some William Satchet. Or Fresh Sweet William. This is not how I wanted this to go, but, for fuck's sake, now we're gonna have to play not immersed, which is what I wanted to do, but I don't want to keep using a build and just get the fucking Doctor over and over and over, or Freddy, because Freddy, while not the best killer in the game, is still an anti-stealth killer, because you can't hide from him when you're not sleeping, because you're invisible, and you can't hide from him when you're sleeping, because he can see your aura. So, this is going great, the Survivor section. But it's okay. When we get to the killer section, this is all gonna change. What is the ping? Fuck that. Leave, there we go. Fuck the ping. It's always the ping that fucks me, because when they're jumping forward, it never, ever, ever works. I also said we'd be using the tutorials. I feel like in-game experience is much more useful than a tutorial. However, if you want, I'll just, I'll make a video with no commentary with those. Or you could just get the game and play them yourself. So what's the point of me playing the tutorial? In-game experience is where you're going to learn the most. That's right. This setup is my usual toxic build. Sometimes I bring borrowed time instead of decisive because, I can't hit skill checks for shit. Especially not decisive skill checks. How's the ping? Not bad. Okay. See, this is... of course they disconnect. Fuck off. Damn it. And then we're gonna get a 1000 ping. Can we, please, can I just make my fucking how-to guide? Is that okay with everybody here? Me being able to how-to? Son of a bitch. Okay. Ping, not terrible. Survivors look fairly competent. Me? Fucking think. Okay. This is what we do. I also have to go to school tomorrow, which sucks dick. So, yay. We're gonna try not to want to end our own lives. However, the way these games are going, and the rank I am at Killer, this is gonna go well. This is gonna go perfect. High ping is not what you want as Survivor. Low ping is what you do not want as Killer. Because it's always fun when the bullshit is in your favor. I'm just gonna say that. It's always fun when the bullshit is in your favor. Sometimes. Otherwise, you just feel bad. We're just gonna hope it's a retarded, any killer, really. Minus Leatherface. I fucking hate Leatherface. Oh, god damn it. Of course we get Swamp. I hate this map. But, on the obsession. Let's test that ping. Okay, I'm not jumping forward when I look this way. So, sorry. Can I 360? And then we'll see the killer. Where is that boy? It's a trapper. Alright. Let's go get this man's attention. This is a toxic playstyle. This is, I don't know. Come on. That's what we're going for. Oh. Okay. It's off the direction of the men's. Yeah, okay. I kind of deserve that one. Hey! That's my outfit set up, you bitch! He thinks he can take that shit without a fight? Alright, let's see. I bet Dead Hard is great. He did not take that bait, but somehow he missed that. Everyone falls for it. Wow, okay. Ping is worse than I expected, because that shouldn't have hit. Alright, we are out. Fuck, dude. This isn't going great. Keep running. Because... man, this is not in our favor. Neither is the connection. Okay. Let's get our heels going. Claudette, no, why are you running up here? Fucking bitch! Damn it! Fuck, I can't. Literally can't do anything because Claudette decided to run up the hill instead of doing... yeah, don't urban evasion way. Let's see where she's going. Definitely... okay. That shouldn't have hit. Claudette, you fucked yourself. I'm just gonna say that now. I am not taking responsibility for what just happened. I'll take responsibility for my death, not for yours. Also his autism. It's not my fault. That's his parents. Don't think he... oh, there he goes. Good job, buddy. It's gonna take me to the hill. If I can... it registers my wiggle. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, fuck. And only 4 gens have been done. Claudette. Claudette! Oh my god. Why is this happening right after some great games? Before I started this video, I was having amazing games. But now it's just... I don't want to talk about it. No, I don't even want to fucking talk about it. He hasn't even placed a single trap, and my outfit set up. I'm a bull. No, fuck it. Let's be toxic. Bait the runoff. Yeet. My mic is coming out. Yeet. No, I don't think so. No. Now you go. That is when you take your leave. Now that we've probably escaped, we're gonna try and fucking heal before somebody else goes down. Oh my... Did you bring him to me? Heal me. I'm not gonna heal you until you heal me. I have to go. I'm not gonna make that. Sorry, Nia. I'm not even the best at flashlight saves, so we're gonna see if this works. It's not. Go free, my dear bunny. Bunny? What the fuck? I call it bunny. Playing Immersed. Don't die? Thanks. Playing Immersed while also playing Toxic. This is a balanced video. Hold up. Alright, my controller is about to fucking die again. I'm disconnecting like a motherfucker. This is probably why my controller's so low on battery. My mic is cutting out. Oh, we're heading in the wrong direction. Where's that person dying? Come on. This is a how-to video and I'm showing you how to be toxic and I'm failing. Whoa, okay. I did not see that person go down. Fuck it. Is he placing traps? Hold up. Hold up. Fuck, I don't... Yeah, because he's right there, that's why. See, fuck me. Okay, it's not great. I have no pallets. I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk not having enough pallets to deal with this man. Even though one is more than enough and he's just gonna... Oh, okay. Jesus Christ. Got it. Okay. Yeah. That is how you be toxic right there. I was so tense because he was not picking her up. He absolutely refused it! Okay. We should be good. As long as Daddy doesn't smack us too hard. I think he smacked himself in the head too hard. I've seen that it exists. I have not watched it, however. Okay, that was dangerously close, and only 2 gens have been done. What's this other person been doing the whole time? I have no clue, but... Fuck. Okay. Okay. I see it now. It's going for that. Yeah. Keyboard. It's honestly not good. Sure, if I don't have too much schoolwork to do. Daddy shouldn't bother us too much. Wait, hold on, what? Someone get ripped off something? right there. Where's the run out? That's a staircase. I have no clue what is happening. Damn it, the rock blocked me. I got rock blocked. Let's see if he hears footsteps and turns around to whap me. No, Daddy. Yes. This is toxic. I am okay. Wait. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's getting pretty bad, this ping. Fuck. How did you think you were gonna hit that? Ping is not my favorite anymore. It's getting very laggy. Oh shit! Adrenaline! Yes! Hopefully it does not have NOED. No one escapes death, which is a perk that allows me to get instant downed. Dangerously close. And there's the NOED. I'm sorry, everybody, that I worked so hard to save constantly. You're all... Oh, never mind. NOED is gone. We are good to make some plays. But she's in the basement. Oh, never mind. She's dead. Okay. We're outie. Alright. That was the survivor section of this fucking video. This how to Dead by Daylight video. See that? He had monitor and abuse, small version of X Ruin, no one escapes death, Person's calling. Oh, we bullied him. That was the survivor section. Now the fun part. Killer section. It was diverse before in lore-wise. However, power-wise, that's where it gets interesting. You'll see that in a second. I'm just gonna slap his last perk on because I can. Alright. Killers. This is the fun part. Killers are diverse because of their specific power. Survivors didn't have this little section. Killers' powers differentiate each killer. I'll try and sum up each one best I can. Trapper. Pretty simple. Also, you see how I said he stole my outfit design? I have the ornate mask with the fucking road rage set up and the base cleaver. He had actually the handled one, so I guess it's not totally stolen. Bear trap. Pretty simple. You step in it, you die. Got the Wraith, the Bing Bong Boy. The Bing Bong Boy has a bell. He starts off the game invisible. When he comes out of that, he can ring the bell to come out of invisibility and gain a short burst of speed, which could allow him to catch up to survivors. Billis Willis. See that? That's his ability. His chainsaw allows him to move at stupid speeds which is mainly used for getting across the map, but can also instantly down survivors, unless you bring a certain add-on. The Nurse. You've seen the Nurse. Her blink ability is one of the most dangerous in the game. The most dangerous in the game. Spencer's last breath is used to its peak in the hands of players that are not me. Basically, you get a blink, 2 blinks base, and when you run out of those 2 blinks, you get a fatigue time, and that's basically the power. It differentiates, you will get more into it if we get more in depth into these killers. The Hag. The Hag has these little triangle drawings that sprout mini hags, and those she can teleport to if she's within a certain range. And she can maintain 10, but when she goes past it, they start to recycle. The Doctor. His is probably the most complicated. His treatment mode, Carter's Spark, it's basically a zappy that increases madness, and a lot of different shit happens with this. And his terror radius is one giant danger zone that increases your madness. And Madness Tier 1 causes survivors to scream and causes skill checks to appear in random position. Madness Tier 2, all the effects of Tier 1, plus survivors to experience hallucinations, which cause Doctor fucking clones to pop out of nowhere and fucking stand there and look at you, which can confuse. And then Tier 3, they can't do anything until they perform a channel called Snap Out of It. They cannot heal, they cannot repair, they cannot sabo. They can drop pallets, vault windows, and go through the hatch. And add-ons can grant more afflictions. And the Doctor can stop shit if he zaps them at just the right time. He can stop them from vaulting windows or throwing down pallets. It's very fucking fun. The Doctor is fun. Michael Myers. The Shape. Shape's ability is his stalking. He starts an evil within 1. He has a, almost 0 terror radius. His terror radius is 8. He also does not get detected by aura reading perks such as Object of Obsession. He has decreased movement speed and decreased lunge. When you stalk people, which basically you look at them while holding down your alt fire, you increase your terror radius a little bit, and you increase your movement speed a lot, and you increase your lunge a lot. Then he stalks more and gets Evil Within 3. And Evil Within 3 is an insta-down, you move faster, you have a normal terror radius, and then, well, you can vault fast, you can move fast, and you can stab fast. Your lunge is also stupid. The Cannibal, Leatherface. It's basically, it's pretty similar to the Hillbilly, except instead of moving stupid fast in one direction and having a very narrow hitbox, Bubba's chainsaw is an incredibly powerful and heavy chainsaw which sank its teeth in countless victims. A suitable birthday gift for the Cannibal. Basically, you swing your chainsaw in random directions, and if there's something in the way, you hit it. 2 reactions. If you hit anything that isn't a survivor, you will get stunned, and you will be in this animation for a little bit. Does it say specifically? No. Okay. It'll throw you into like a frenzy where you just swing your chainsaw in random directions while moving basically standing still speed. If somebody runs into you or is dumb enough to be in your radius of that frenzy attack, then they will be boned because of the insta-down. And, it also puts people into the dying state. This chainsaw also has a reaction to survivors if it hits them in the original sweep. It will down them instantly. Pretty simple. The Huntress, Bay. She throws hatchets. That's it. She yeets a fucking axe at your back. And you best hope it doesn't hit you. Freddy. Shit. His ability is when he holds out his hand, his magic dream penis, he can yoink you into the dream world where he can then hit you. He cannot hit you if you are outside of the dream world, and there are so many things that the survivors can do to wake themselves up. If I named them all, Freddy would start to cry. So we're gonna move on. Piggy. Pigu has these this fucking 2-part ability that I hate to read off, but I have to. She can crouch. While she's crouching, she has no terror radius. If you hold an attack button, you perform an extremely long lunge, which does not insta-down survivors like the Billy, but it does drop them a health state and, you know, scare the shit out of them. Reverse, and then there's her reverse bear traps. You only have 4, but when the survivor is downed, you can slap a hat on their face, and then they'll have to run around and try and find a box. Though only one box has their key, and if a generator gets started, the timer gets turned on. If the timer runs out, their head explodes. Yo, why I a pig? I'm explaining the pig. The clown. John Wayne Gacy. He throws his alcoholic drink that he's beaten kids with for years. Basically, you have a bottle, you yeet the bottle, and it explodes. If it explodes in the radius of a survivor, then it slows them down, blurs their vision, and if you hit them, you could stop survivor actions, such as healing, vaulting, dropping pallets, so on. And, you know, they'll cough like no one's business. Like, he's wheezing a lot, but survivors cough more than he ever does. And then, finally, as of now, the Spirit. Thick. Spirit's ability, Yamoka's Haunting, basically turns her invisible, which leaves behind a husk, which is her terror radius and all. However, when she goes invisible, she can attack out of this invisibility. However, she cannot see survivors. She can only see scratch marks. Certain add-ons change this, and it's very, very different depending on what add-ons you're playing against. So. And the killer perks definitely help out. Killer perks are some of the best in the game. The best killer perks coming from the Cannibal and the Hag, respectively. Best perk in the game is the Hag's Hex Ruin. This shit slows the game down immediately, and the game's current meta, gen rushing, is the norm. So, this shit is going to slow the game down insanely fast unless the Hex stays up, which it won't. So, your main goal is to protect this Hex with your life, no matter who you're playing. The Cannibal, his best perk, is Barbecue and Chili. You hook a survivor, you turn around. If you see somebody's aura from across the map, go fuck them up. If you see nobody, stay by the hook. It gives you blood points every time you hook a different survivor for the first time. Easy peasy. If I were to give you one last good perk, I'd have to go with a good old fucking... it's actually tough. Tougher than you'd think. But I'll go with the clown's Bamboozle. Bamboozle is a very good perk against infinite loops, which are loops that can go on forever because you lose chase often in them. It basically blocks off windows when you vault them for a couple of seconds, which sounds mediocre, but it's actually fucking amazing because of the Killer Shack, which is basically a shack with a doorway with a pallet and a window. You block that window, they can only rely on the pallet. If that pallet's gone and that window's blocked, they're fucked. Which is why the clown's Bamboozle works out so often. So now, we're gonna play some Killer. Who should I play though? Dangerous question. Go with Bubba. Bubba. My boy Bubba. We're gonna be bringing Barbecue and Chili. Remember Me. Which every time I hit my obsession, we talked about this earlier, I get a stack. Every time that stack, it makes the exit gates take longer to open. Agitation gets people to the hook faster. Franklin's Demise, they drop items. I actually probably should switch Franklin's Demise for something else. Sure. And, yeah, okay. Let's go into the match. Do I have Red Dead Redemption 2? Yes. I have played very little of it, though. Interesting thing about Leatherface is if you kill a certain number of survivors, you get their face. I have Meg's face and Claudette's face. So we gonna be sneaky beaky with a chainsaw. Don't ask. Got prestiges all around. Actually, that flashlight. fuck it, we'll switch agitation with Franklin's. Mainly just to fuck the Jake over. Just to fuck that Jake with the flashlight. He will fucking pay for bringing such infidelic items into my Christian killer lobby. So let's get into it, shall we? Answer we shall, and we shall murder with no remorse, unless they bully me because of tie ranks. In which case I apologize in advance for the shitty killer gameplay. The thing I hate about this game is loading times and balance. Balance, pretty self-explanatory. Loading times, also very self-explanatory. So, it kind of sucks dick on both ends. Why don't any of them have a gun? Because they have the Huntress? And the Huntress can throw shit, and that shit is dangerous. Especially if you have a certain add-on, which makes your hatchets instant down, which is fucking great. Plus, you don't need a gun, because we have an axe. Shooby-dooby-doo-bop. Alright. Rattle me bones time. Ah, for fuck's sake. I hate this map. I hate this map more than Swamp. That's saying something. And being Leatherface, this is gonna be fucking hell. The victims don't need guns because they're already overpowered as is. So, I don't really see a need. Oh, fuck. Gotta check out here, because that's a very common hiding spot. You know what? Should we even fuck with this? I kinda want a DC. I don't, but at the same time I do. But at the same time I don't. Fuck this map. Fuck this map. Fuck this map. I don't care. I'm sorry. I would love to stay there, but no. Just no. He didn't have a ward, so it must have functioned too. Oh well. Fuck this map. I'm not playing on Larry's as Leatherface. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. We're playing it safe this time. I'm using my fucking Macmillan offering. And I use a long guide bar instead of fucking... Fuck Larry's. I usually don't like disconnecting, but Larry's with a Leatherface is not a good combination. At all. Oh hey look, we got Shirtless David. You're not the only one, pal. These guys don't have guns because they have David King. He's got all the guns they are ever gonna need. Alright, might as well read off the annual. All this shit, you see this? This is the killers. Survivors are very much less complicated, although they make it seem that way in the tutorial. They make it seem very less complicated. They make it seem very complicated in the tutorials, and what am I saying? Oh, someone played a Yamoka's Estate map offering. I just hope my Macmillan balances them out. See, those are map offerings, and right now they want to go to the new map, the Spirits map, but I won't let them. I won't let them. Come on, please don't tell me we're at Yamoka's. Because, I don't know, I just feel like playing Macmillan. This is why I hate loading screens, because it gets so awkward and quiet. It's depressing. Come on. Load in. Fuck. Why? It's not as bad as Larry's. Fuck off. Honestly. I mean, it's actually a really small map, relatively speaking, but gonna run. Dwight. Dwight is on that. Anyone else? No? Okay. Make sure no one else is around before we start to leave. Okay, add a check. Oh wait, right. Very lucky. Very lucky indeed. Sure, let's David the one with decisive though. Why no? Oh hey! That's right, you go. It's not the one with decisive. Okay, first one's gotten done. Hi! I'll just go around, thanks. See, I can cook up a strong defense as Leatherface. They can't really do much unless I leave for good. Because I know Shirtless David's around, I kind of want to come back. Because I know he probably didn't go too far. So I'm going to go this way. Ah, yep, there he is. You know what? Fuck you, Shirtless David. He now has his dead heart. Yeah, we're playing our defense. Oh, hi! Kind of showed up. Don't mean to tunnel, man, but Basement for you. Basement is in here. Oh, she's dead. Never mind. This is perfect. We're doing fairly decent. Almost everybody's been up once. Dwight, Nia's dead. You know, half of them were hooked. Hello. Oh, he's fucking all over the place. Alright, he's gaffling my gadzooks. Gaffling me a tiny bit. Do not tolerate that. Gadaffling me is not in the playbook, my dude. Let's see if there's anyone barbecue. Nope. We're gonna go back here. Thought. Far enough away from making this. There we go. Now we're going back. Waddle, 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 waddle. What? I hear him. Hey! Found you just in time. Did not expect that. There you go. That's for you. I really did not expect him to be there. Oh, no, wait, he's on that gen. I synced it. I done synced you. That's right, throw it down. Should they try and bait me? Oh wait, no, where did you go? Oh no, I lost her. Uh-oh. Guess that's it for me. I'm bad killer. To be fair, yeah, I did lose her. I have no idea where they are. Oh, I should very well take this. And we do want to go back to that, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we have lost the lead. We need to fix that. Never meant to hurt you. Alright. Yeah. Let's go. Hustle, hustle, hustle. Leather Billy is on the move. Actually, I'm kind of... Dwight, did you throw a pallet down? Okay. Hi, I see you. This is perfect. Because now I can get Dwight and the generator. Are you dead? You're dead. Oh, he's over there. Baby boy. Come back here, bud. What? Ah, no. David's quite literally more lit up. Yeah, for that reason, we'll leave him. I saw you, bitch. Stop it with that shit. And I lost her. Again. Fuck me, father. No idea where David is. Okay, that was a bit of a bad play on my part. I got a little bit cocky. See, David can't really be sneaky with the skin he's got on, though. He's literally skin tone. That's how bright he is. He's pale as a ghost. Right there, anyway. So. He's gonna try and finish the gen. He's gonna try and... No, he's not. Yeah. Oh, he sees you. He sees you. Sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been sad or good, so be good for goodness sake. Yeah, there we go. Okay, much better. Finally got her. She's boil over. Oh no, that makes it so I can't see hooks. Oh, it didn't work. I never meant to make you cry, so tonight I'm cleaning out my closet. I never meant to make you cry, so tonight I'm cleaning out my closet. Just gotta patrol. Because Leatherface's defense is a godly one. And that's what we're trying to bank on here. Trying to bank on David being altruistic and going for this Feng Min. Even though I fucked up majorly, so that this is going to be a bit of a difficult play if I want to go for this. I want to wait. I'll wait until she's... Okay, there we go. Now I can widen my search area a little bit, because she's definitely not. David gets that gen done. Alright. Change up strategies a little bit. I'm sorry, this one has evaded me for a little too long, and I'm afraid I'm gonna have to make up for lost time, Feng Min. This is a necessary camp. Alright, it's a bit unnecessary. There we go. I'm gonna go for her, though. Because... I can get another memory stack. And if I manage to get her far enough. Yeet. Okay. Can instantly see where David is. go for the gem that he oh so desperately wanted to get. Oh, lucky duck. Yeah, nice. There we go. Playing Bubba is most of the time such a treat. Whew. That was close. Oh, just give him a couple more smacks because he's so sexy. Oh, look at that. Oh. I mean, seriously though, look at him. He's a fucking... well, before he became Shadow. He's a beast. He's sexy as fuck. But he ain't thick as me. Easy for man. Okay. And I got my barbecue and chili. And my double pip. Rank 3. She was the one with decisive too. That guy, I don't know, does he seem like he's getting carried? Or no, isn't that Prestige? Ugh, I'm not sure. This is the cunt that played the Yamoka State offering. Fuck. I wanted to go to Macmillan. I think that basically sums up Killer. Pretty much. That's basically Killer. Sometimes he'll have better games than others, but most of the time, mediocre games. You know, it all happens, you know. Just gotta expect everything at some points. It's really trying to tinkerer. Tinkerer. A strange perk to get from my clan. Alright. I think that concludes the how-to section of the video, so, I'd say we just continue. Alright. Your call, weirdy boy. Who are we playing? Got a little bit of Billy? Alright. See Billy Willy. So my typical Billy build. Brutal strength, enduring, ruin, nurse's calling. I don't have them very high levels, but yeah, fuck it. That works. Let's see if I can hit the chainsaws. And let's hope to fucking... Alright, can we get a prayer that we do not go to Larry's or the game? Or the swamp. God... Barbecue, deer stalker, enduring. Yeah, I'm trying to get everyone to Prestige 3 before I start, like, leveling them up to get all the perks. I got my dock to P2. But my hiatus on this game has definitely not helped my leveling. The grind is still a piece of shit, too. So, 9 times out of 10, you'll find me running either We're Gonna Live Forever or Barbecue and Chili. Or I'll be begging people to run party streamers. That's how it's been a lot of the time. At least P3. Yeah, I know. You've been on my streams before, so... Not a surprise. how's your month been so far, Magic? Because we have a little bit of time to talk about it. So, because the loading screens are hours long. Man, my suffering. Mine's been going pretty well. Yeah, about the same. And I really don't have much else to fill this gap with. This, like, there's nothing to fill this loading screen with. Fucking can't wait till I get my capture card, because once I get that, I can cut this shit out. And capture card, editing software, this loading screen is gone. You guys won't have to see it. And I can edit shit. That would be nice. Okay. Oh, we got the swamp. Go for the back revs on them. The flicks. I can try the flicks. Fucking I fucked up already. I hate my life. Alright, hold on. I'm getting used to Billy again. It's been a while. Okay. Check my totem. Huh? Okay. We had some quadettes, so that's not any surprise. There's another person here. I know. I wasn't the only one. Killer track. Ah, it's gonna. Huh? No? The fuck? Ah, and there goes my room. Well, shit. Well, fuck. I'm fast as fuck, boy. Oh, hi. Stack it greedy until we find somebody, because like usual they'll crouch around fucking urban evasion. This ain't good. Fuck, dude. This is not starting well. Bait him. Bait did not work. I don't know where they are. Fuck. Hello. See someone on the dock. I hate life. I saw you. Wait. Yeah. No, you're not going for the pallet? Alright. What the fuck? Okay. You're gonna throw it down. You're gonna loot. Okay, this is how we win. There are too many safe spots in swamp and not enough. Fuck. Did not work. This is what we call the high ranks, gentlemen. No, can't even bait her into throwing the fucking pallet down. This is high ranks in a nutshell. There's Bloodlust kicking in. Now we're gonna get her to throw it down. There we go. Oh, are you fucking serious? And I lost her. Fucking great. Amazing game. Yeah, I would get to rank 1, but I try and purposely depip sometimes just so I don't have to deal with that torture. Gotten a rank 1 a couple times as killer before, like around the time I first started playing. And I kind of like, once I got into killer, I'm gonna finish it. Alright, we finally got somebody. Jesus Christ. Took 2 gens, people. 2 fucking gens. Jesus. Do I even need to stress how bad Billis the Willis I am? Wait, what? That was not a person. That was I prefer Auto Haven because it's pretty high visibility. I can see a lot, and I can deal with the extra pallets depending on how much killer I'm playing. You know, if I'm playing Wraith, yeah, no. But if I'm playing someone like fucking Urban Evasion, look at that. She's fucking invisible. That shit from a distance is trash, dog. Oh, I almost got her. Okay, no. Fuck. This is what we call getting bullied. Hi. No, I can't even go for that. And there's another loop. We're gonna have one. Because I do not want to try and chainsaw with all these fucking loops. How did that miss? Any other day that would have fucking hit, and I'm getting boosted. I'm getting so boosted. No, no, can't let that happen. Can't let it happen. We have a basement. I like Macmillan. Yeah, Macmillan maps are pretty small, so you can generally cover the area easily. So yeah, I can see why. I prefer Auto Haven for most of my killers, minus Wraith. Wraith is where I like Macmillan. I wish I had barbecue and chili, but I don't. So yeah, I also like playing high ranks, or not. I also like playing low ranks because it provides more fun. See, I would main 1 killer, and technically I do main the Doctor because I've had the most playtime as a killer on him, not counting like first releases. So also gonna go down there. Oh no. I saw you. Hey. Surprised you didn't have DS. Yeah, I'm surprised. Yeah, none of them have DS. Okay, come on. Come on. They have borrowed time though, guaranteed. Or not. Never mind. Okay. Okay. Making sure you guys have fun down there. Be up here looking for Wild Fang Men. There's another one. I'm gonna make up for this. I'm taking a pretty big L here. Should go back down. Oh, she did. Hi. I missed. Fuck that up. Take it, bitch. Oops. Hi. Okay, I whiffed. How about now? Oh yeah, it is. sexy as hell, dude. Fangman, you are not. No. Get off. You fucking slut. Where'd you go? Took my kill for the last time. No. No, Fangman. No. I heard you drop, boy. Where are you going? Hope you're not as... Oh, you are so fucking lucky, you don't even know. And W is lucky now. I don't know. And there goes. Hey. Alright. Now you fucked up. I have no idea where they're getting the last gen done though. Cause I don't have barbecue and Billy. Oh no, wait, they're getting it done over there. See if I can make it. Oh yeah, you're getting it done. Oh, good. Let's get her off. Oh. I synced him. I done synced him. Oh yeah, fucking. Oh yeah. Yeah, I got those. Bad. She's gonna try and open the door. She is not. Here. Where? Charity case, yeah. Oh, you're shitting me. And that cost me the game, didn't it? That just cost me it. Fuck daddy, I hate life. It's one... Deadmeme.jpg, yeah. I can attest to that. I agree. Deadmeme.jpg is a great one. God damn it. This is what happens when we get swamped. Why is every map the developer creates, like every DLC map that they create, is pure shit? The original maps are much better. Like, we're talking about Macmillan and fucking Autohaven are such great maps. Hell, I'd even prefer Coldwind. I would much prefer Coldwind. Even if these maps don't have infinites, minus Larry and the game, those two are just one big infinite. Wow, goddamn. RIP. Brutal killer, I got one person. When did they change that? Yeah, rank 2. And... What? What? That... Matchmaking is perfect. I cannot wait till they fix that. If anyone's seen the patch notes, they're making matchmaking better. Oh yeah, especially Rotten Fields. If you have Rotten Fields for Billy, you are a happy person. Rotten Fields is such a good map for Billis. Oh god, it's giving me garbage. Stop. I don't like receiving trash. You know, the makeup kit. That's alright. Alright, I'll take the makeup kit. But, really? You're giving me under... Really? There goes Bill Cosby. I think you mean John Wayne Gacy. Huh. I'm feeling up for some Huntress. I like that. A lot. Let's not bring our rusty head, but let's bring our leather loop. So I can go to the lockers less. I also like that ruin. Let's stick a Macmillan on there. Please, no one play any offerings other than blood points. People playing Bloodpoint offering. I was playing Leatherface and they played a fucking Yamoka offering. I wanted to go Macmillan because I was playing Leatherface and we got Larry's the last game and I DC'd. I really didn't want to do that again, but it worked out better than expected. So, for my Huntress, we're running Nurse's Calling, Enduring, Ruin, and Noed. Pretty simple, but, you know, it's very effective. Who we got? Oh my goodness. We got a Flashlight Adam. That cannot be good. Oh my goodness. Sucking Huntress, but no, it doesn't affect her hatchets. No, it doesn't affect her hatchets, but it's still a good perk, even if it doesn't. Because even with a 100%, or not 100%, 110% movement speed, I can herd them with my hatchets. It's difficult, but you can do it. If you can out-mind game them and manage to injure them with the hatchets, you can actually make them stop mind gaming and injure. When they're injured and they know you can out-predict them, it's very simple to herd them because they know you're gonna hit them probably. Most likely, if their first mind game didn't work, they're not gonna try it again. So that's why being a Huntress with Noed, you can herd them into a position to where you can fucking smack them. Sometimes you... Oh! Yes! Fucking... Doesn't have that many places I can take advantage of. But, for some reason, I never seem to find my ruin. Not if it's there, though. Bro, I saw Kate's wild fucking hair physics. Where are you, bitch? Yeah. Oh, hi, you seem to be right next to me. Whoa, okay, Dwight, on your tits. Dwight. That was a big mistake. Huge fucking mistake. You can try it, but you will not succeed. Flashlight Adam, you failed. Alright, let's take over the Russian Queen. That's a good song. Thanks. Oh ho ho! He did run this way. Adam, you're welcome, but you provided me with this tunnel vision. Yes. Yes. Where are you going, bitch? You gonna try that flashlight shit with me again? That's what I thought. Where'd you go? Where are you? I kind of want to... Yeah, there he is. Woo! Let's wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh. Duet. Oh, he almost ran into my hatchet. See, this is why. There it is. Nope. Miss me with that shit. Miss me with that cowboy shit. Oh, I'll fight you with this Dwight on my shoulder. I will fight you with this Dwight on my shoulder. I will fight you. Come here, Adam. You're next, boy. You're next. Where'd you go? Come here. You... If you didn't leave my field of view, you would have made a huge fucking mistake. I'll have you know that was a friend. Oh, hello. You done fucked up. He's added me to a group. I'm trying to play a game. Really, man? Oh, come on. Oh. Oh, depress. He's saying, really, man? Really? Yeah, literally right there. And I got a trophy. Sweet. Swirling Death. Dope. Listen, he unhooked you right in front of my face. That is something you never want to do when you're no. You just don't do it. It's a huge mistake. Plus, I knew he was gonna try and save him because he already did it once. I literally left for like 2 seconds and he came back. Oh, I heard you. There you are. Oh, there's Sweet Cheeks. That's right. Choice. I also... Yeah, I see you too. You're fucking serious. You tell me, really, man, and then you're gonna pull this shit? Kate, no. Oh, this poor man. Kate. Kate. Hate message. Yeah, hate message plus trophy. Same game. Kate, where'd you go? I see you, bitch. I'm warning you. Anyone want to try it? No? Alright. Easy. Dun, dun, dun. And knowing my luck, this chick's gonna 4%. Do you want to? Try it. I dare you. I dare you. Oh. It's your only hope. I know this Kate doesn't have Unbreakable. Come on. Do it. Do it. That's right. Ochido's fanbait. Yeah. Ochido's honestly a cunt. I mean... Yeah, Kate's gonna try and find Hatch. Oh. Oh. Oh, how unfortunate. Alright, I'll let you decide, chat. Should I give this Kate Hatch? Hatch or 4K? Come on, decisions, decisions. Get the hate. Yeah, that's what. You wanna fuck with me? You wanna fuck with me? It's pretty standard. Oh, they had an insta-heal too. Did they get to use that? No, they didn't. I feel slightly bad because of their points. They all, none of them reached 10k. Be gone, son. Exactly. Exactly. That. Ah, that's good. Sharp Hand Joe. Basically, Alright, thick boy. You don't get unnerving presence because that shit sucks ass. I gotta make your choice though. Make your choice is pretty good. He's spinny. Spin it again. Spin it again, thick boy. Do it. Spin it. Spin it. Spin it. Spin it. Spin it. Spin it. Do it. There it goes. I like the knife. The prestige knife. And I like how it's called Madame Bloody Fly. Instead of just... You know... Instead of the fucking... bloody stick. You literally get the stick or the bloody stick. You know what pisses me off? Leatherface's prestige weapon, the bloody sledge, has the exact same description as this one, as the regular sledge. Sledge might be old-fashioned, but it's still the fastest and cleanest way to put down cattle. Sledge might be the old-fashioned, but it is still the fastest and cleanest way to put down cattle. It sucks. There's no like interesting description change. Like Doctor's is slight, but it's fun. Like the original killers have pretty fun prestige descriptions. I especially like the Trappers. Like it's a completely different description, isn't it? It's a brutal cleaver hammered by his own hands from the middle of the mine, and when the moon rises, the trapper begins his hunt. The blade dribbles with the blood of anticipation. That's good. Like, it's a completely different description, but with the Doctor and the cannibal, it sucks ass. But, on that hand, I think we've been running for long enough. I actually can't see how long we've been running for, so we're gonna end that there. Ugh, a thick boy. So if you like this How to Play Dead by Daylight tutorial, go ahead and leave a like. You know, I hope this helps you get into the game. And go ahead and pick it up. Right now in its current state, it's fun as hell. And, that's about it. If you like, leave a like. And watch more content produced by me. You know, subscribe to the channel. You know, if you like that content. And without further ado, I have been Literal Cancer. This has been How to Play Dead by Daylight. You have been the lovely audience sitting in the back taking notes, I hope. And I'll see you in the next video.